All right. This is episode 1 of the spiritual, what do we call this? Random spiritual shit.
Spiritual podcast.
Podcast. Episode 1. Me llamo Darian.
Me llamo Samuel.
And we finna just talk about whatever we feel resonates.
Hell yeah, we trying to raise some frequencies.
Vibrations.
Is y'all hearing me?
Good energy. All that shit.
Good vibes only.
What were we just talking about?
Raising frequencies, good vibes. Talking about shit that resonates with us.
And what we intended to do with our future, like, what did co-stars say? How will our needs motherfucking change as we get older? So think of your needs now. How are they going to change 10, 20, when you're 50 years old, when you're elderly, and when you're dead, or before you die?
I think I'm gonna need a pyramid and a sarcophagus. You know what I'm saying? The whole pharaoh shit.
Yeah, Egyptian type shit. Why a pyramid?
Pyramids are badass, yo.
The truth is in the pyramids. Word to Eric Elliott, the architect.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, but I really believe Western philosophy and Western religion really fucked a lot of shit up for people. And people grow up thinking that's the only way of life as far as truth and medicine and how you're supposed to go to school and get a good education, go to college, work for 40 years and then die just barely getting by, never retiring. You know, fuck that shit. No one's trying to be working security when they're 75 years old on a cane and shit, you feel me?
Yeah, there should be robots doing simple people jobs. And then people should just be creating and exploring, you know what I mean?
And I really feel like that's what's gonna happen with AI, bro.
I don't know, AI kind of weird, because every time I watch a movie about AI, they be taking over and shit. That's just a bad vibe, if you ask me.
How would you expect robots to perform simple tasks?
You
let me ask you this.
You program them to do
this.
this simple task. You don't
you
program them to learn what consciousness is.
I'm about to sneeze or something. Robots will learn how to write their own code. I feel like they already do. What we know about AI, what we see in the media, I feel like people have that 100 years down the road. They just slowly feed us little bits and pieces of information of what we think is about to come out, when they really in real life have alien technology.
I feel that.
But robots, listen, I'm gonna end with this. Robots, if they can write AI, then that means that they are an extension of consciousness, right? So that means that they would be able to go through and evolve just like a human would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I might be onto some shit here, but yeah, expand your mind, you know? I feel like I've had to sneeze for the past like 3.5 minutes. Nigga shooting hoops outside the window.
Basketball's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I wish I was good at that shit.
If I was in 2K, I'd give myself a 78 overall.
I don't know what that means. I don't play 2K.
It's decent. Like, I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not like no 85 or 90, but I'll make them clutch plays, you know. I used to be like a dead ass 60, 65 because I always thought so negative about myself. And yeah, my beliefs helped me back big time. So I start thinking positive. Maybe I'll actually make this shot.
There's some wisdom right here.
Yeah, big time. I'm gonna make this shot. Boom, the shot goes in. I'm gonna miss it.
For real.
The shot misses. You feel me?
For real. It all starts in the mind, yo. No cap. Bless you.
There went the sneezes. For sure. Infinite wisdom. All day. This nigga too, man. He be yeah, Yeah,
I be
enlightening
smoking.
for
I
sure.
be smoking and just thinking. So I be doing.
Man, so what else? You know, where do you want to be, Noko the Song, the best rapper in the game? Where do you want to be 10 years from now? You're 21. Where do you want to be when you're 31?
I want to be able to.
Just turn my blinker on.
I want to be able to make a concert that was as big as Woodstock. That's my goal. And just have everybody vibing.
You look like someone that would go to Woodstock.
Really?
I mean, I feel like they could second to that, but yeah. So you want to, when you're 21, all that you want to accomplish is have a concert as big as Woodstock? Or were you not finished?
That's just, I'm not finished. That's just one goal, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to,
Shout out Mentos Gone.
If there's aliens out there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do concerts for them.
They already saw your concerts.
But on their planet type shit.
Your concept of their planet, listen to this. Your concept of their planet probably doesn't even exist in the way you think it does. They're probably omnipresent. NASA just released this shit, bro, on Snapchat. I'm not tripping. They released a video that said, we are now confirming, or the Pentagon or whatever, the government finally confirmed of some flying shit through the air. I don't know if that shit's a distraction from just for everything going on, but the government has actually confirmed it, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I believe we'll have ET contact within the next 5-10 years.
That'd be cool. I hope they think we're cool.
They're,
you know,
I think they understand the concept of love and light. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they don't operate from an egoic standpoint.
I hope they think we have love and light in ourselves. Because there's a lot of things that you just look around and you're just like,
my shit growing, bro.
This species don't got love and light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I believe it's hard to see the love. Like, where the fuck's the love? All this shit's going on. Like, it's horrible. But it all starts with yourself. You learn to love yourself and love what you see in the mirror a little more. You'll start, like, noticing the brighter shit in the world and seeing your path, seeing your purpose.
Then you gotta spread love to your community.
And the ETs realize that. They understand that we're on this evolutionary journey. That we are an extension of consciousness. We are an expression of the one creator, right?
Yeah.
So, we are where we are. And we will evolve and express ourselves however it is intended by the higher power. You feel me? Dropping bombs.
Yo, I'm like 10 edibles deep, 5 blunts, you know what I'm saying? For real. So this is why I'm so slumped.
Smoke like 2 bowls.
This is before I pulled up to the car, started the Spiritual Podcast. This is gonna be a weekly thing.
All cap.
This is gonna be a daily thing.
What? These podcasts?
Spiritual Podcast, yeah. Every day
we
at
can
7
make it like
o'clock.
that. My bad if I'm smacking y'all. I feel like I don't mean to do it like that. Man. But I really feel like this COVID-19 shit, obviously a cover-up. Obviously. If you're not of the awareness to see that yet, you know, that's perfectly valid. But there's a lot of shit going on as far as investigations of the elite, the cabal.
The cabal?
The people that run this shit, you know.
That's who run this shit?
Well, supposedly, what we're told. From multiple sources, you know. And there are kids being kept underground. I might sound a little woo-woo. I don't really care.
This shit crazy.
There's kids being kept underground, and I believe there were 1,200 kids that were rescued by military. I think Trump sent people underground. But I really feel like we're about to start seeing a bunch of the dark shit that's been going on, which is good because you can't have light without the
Dark.
Big facts. Yin and yang.
Highs and lows.
As within, so without. But you gotta like the highs and lows too. That's what I be thinking, bro. Like, I feel low right now. I don't got this energy. But I can either choose to suffer, be like, all right, fuck this. You know, I don't want to be here. You know, I don't want to exist. Or I can love what I'm going through. And, you know, realize that life's teaching me a lesson. What is life teaching me right now with these emotions? How can I channel these emotions into something beneficial, something positive?
Rap is a perfect outlet for that shit.
It don't always got to be positive. Either like, oh, I'm so happy, just overflowing with joy. Just be at peace with yourself. Whatever you talk about. For all I care, you could talk about violence, killing people, robbing people. Just be at peace with yourself and remain in alignment with how you perceive yourself. Don't let no one's opinion sway you of how you perceive yourself. Right.
For sure, man. Nobody's you. You the only you.
Man. So I think this is a good stopping point. We ain't gonna drag on.
Let's talk about some crazy shit real quick at the end. Like, craziest trip experience. Whether it be psychedelic, like any kind of psychedelic, shrooms, LSD, DMT, the little T thing. You know what I'm saying?
The little T thing.
That Kai T, you know what I'm saying?
No. Ayahuasca?
Yeah, ayahuasca. Test it.
Yeah. I've never had that. I intend to. That shit's
Me
crazy.
Me too, bro. That shit sound fun as hell.
You gotta be ready to face your shit.
I'm ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
No, it's not.
I'm ready.
Craziest trip experience? I've had too many. Not too many, but a handful, maybe 6 or 7. But I don't know, man. I remember one of the first times I tripped. I didn't trip. I think it was the very first time I tripped, actually. I didn't trip until I smoked. When I smoked, I started laughing uncontrollably.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I didn't understand energy, so I didn't really understand, like, how to not let people's opinions affect me. Therefore, ending up with me having a bad trip and not realizing that, you know, I am however I perceive myself, right? So, like, I remember seeing a bunch of lobsters in the sky and just not acting normal, of course. All the clouds were lobsters. And I think I was with a group of friends. Everyone was acting crazy. I thought they were tripping. They looked like they were hallucinating.
But they weren't tripping.
But they weren't tripping. And I don't know. I ended up thinking it was a good idea to take off in a full sprint. We were at, like, this place called The Shed. Take off from there back to the house. It was like a mile down the road, so I'm just running, testing my limits, just as fast as I can fucking go.
That's crazy.
And I look at myself when I get inside in the mirror, and I look fucking crazy. Like, I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought I looked like some type of monster, to tell you the truth. Which I did, because honestly, I was ugly as shit back then. But that's a different story. Yeah, and there was another time where, like, I was playing a basketball game off acid, and when I shot the ball, it was literally like a green meter 2K shot, bros.
What the fuck?
And everyone was like, damn, that's a green light. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even mean to do that, you know?
That's crazy, because I took acid one time I did gymnastics, and I felt like I could control every single fiber of my body, you know what I'm saying?
That is an experience I would intend to have.
It was cool as fuck. And then when I would flip, you know how you always gotta stick your landing?
I'm sure.
It felt like my feet had magnets, bro. I could always think that shit.
Did you walk on the wall?
I should have tried, bro. Nah, I'm just playing. I was tripping, but I wasn't tripping that hard. I was just tripping like, holy shit, like I am just really in control of my body right now.
And that's the fucking truth. You know what I mean? You can really manipulate energy, and niggas don't be knowing.
For real. Get woke. Take some acid. Read some books.
Take some shrooms.
Talk to a friend who about that shit.
Shrooms increases the gray matter in your brain. Don't believe me? Do your own research. This is a good place to end it though, right? Yeah, fuck it.
Done.